What is going on, Screen Watcher Nation? I am back for another movie review. I'm going to take a little break from the Christmas marathon that we have going on, and we are going to jump back to 2014 and review the reboot of Robocop. Before we get into that, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel.
Shh, they're about to start the movie.
All right, so Robocop came out in 2014, and it was a hard reboot of the 1987 classic Robocop. You actually have a pretty solid all-star cast going on. Joel Kinnaman is the lead actor. He plays Alex Murphy, and obviously he turns into Robocop. You would know him from Suicide Squad and Netflix's Altered Carbon. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I'm a big fan. You have Gary Oldman, who plays Dr. Dennett Norton. You would know him from Harry Potter, from Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, tons and tons of other movies. You have Michael Keaton, who plays Raymond Sellers in this movie. You would know him from Batman Returns and Beetlejuice, one of the most accredited movies to him, even though he was only on screen for something like 17 minutes. Crazy. But you have Abby Cornish, who plays Clara Murphy, Alex's wife. You would know her from the Prime show right now, Jack Ryan. You would also know her from Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. You have Jackie Earle Haley, who plays Rick Maddox. You would know him from Watchmen and 2010's version of Nightmare on Elm Street. He plays Freddy Krueger. He is a great, bad kind of guy, great voice as well. You have Jay Boucherel, who plays Tom Pope in this movie. He works with Raymond Sellers. You would know him as one of the main voices in How to Train Your Dragon, as well as an actor in Tropic Thunder. You have Samuel L. Jackson. He plays Pat Novak, kind of a TV personality in the movie Robocop, but you would know him from pretty much everything from Snakes on a Plane to every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie out there. And then I'm going to close out with John Paul Rutten. He plays David Murphy, the son of Alex and Clara. You would know him from the movie Against the Wild 2: Survive the Serengeti. So the reason why I call it a hard reboot to the 1987 classic is there's not a lot of connections from that movie to this movie now. He becomes Robocop in a different way. There's different reasons. Lots of things are different. So it is a retelling of the same story, but done in a different way. It was very interesting the way that they did it. I actually enjoyed this version of the movie a lot more than I thought I was going to initially. Joel Kinnaman plays Alex Murphy very, very well, and he plays the robotic versions of Robocop very well as, you know, kind of having his personality in it, which is hard to do. There's some scenes in the movie, which obviously I'm not going to spoil, but there's some scenes where he really has to be completely deadpan robotic, and it's hard to do that sometimes, and I think he knocked it out of the park. Gary Oldman and Michael Keaton killed it as well. The movie overall, I give it kind of like a C average movie. Either, you know, if you were a fan of the original, I would say definitely watch it. If you are a fan of just kind of crime cop movies, it's pretty entertaining. Overall, though, I mean, it's not like it was ever going to win awards. It was kind of just an action movie for the sake of having an action movie out in theaters at this time. Samuel L. Jackson's character, Pat Novak, he's a TV personality, and that's kind of how they progress the plot a little bit in the movie, which works but seems kind of lazy to me. So that is why I knock it down. They kind of beat you over the head with plot points and just kind of say, all right, we're moving on, and you don't really have as much of a fluid transition as I would have liked. I think the movie translates pretty well. It's held up. Obviously, 4 years isn't a long time, but in movies, that can be quite a while. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, like I said before. So again, I give it kind of a C. I would say either rent it, or if you can find it cheap, buy it cheap. I have it on Blu-ray. I got it off of Walmart.com during the Cyber Monday week sales that they were having. It was pretty cheap, so I thought it was worth purchasing at that point. Definitely wouldn't be paying more than $10 for it unless you've seen it and enjoyed it. So that is my review of Robocop, the 2014 reboot. It was pretty honest. It was pretty to the point when it came to the movie trailer and all that. And again, I would kind of suggest purchasing it if you're into either Cops or the classic 1987 film. Other than that, anything that you guys have to say, throw in the comments down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? It doesn't ever really change my mind. I would love to have a conversation with you. We are ever growing on the Facebook channel, so if you want to hit me up there, that is another place to get in contact with me. Other than that, hopefully your popcorn is always fresh and you enjoy your day at the cinema, whether it is out at your local theater or at your home theater. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you later.